Hi everybody, let us resume from where we ended. Now the part comes where we have to add our users. Users are our students. So click on site administration again. After your new page opens, then you click on users. After you click on users, you can click on add a new user. Remember I told you that we'll add users in two ways. Number one user at a time, and number two, bulk users. So right now I'm telling you how you'll add one user or one student at a time. So you have to click the third option, that is add a new user. Please click on it. After clicking on it, this page is going to open for you, and now you can add a user. So you can create a username. Let's say I'm going to add one of my students, Kalpana Kelkar. Rest, just leave it as it is. You don't need to click on this. Don't generate password and notify user, not required, please. Now what you can do is, you can create a new password. You've created a new password here. Then you can fill up the other details, like the first name of your student, the last name of your student, the email address. I have a valid email address of her. That I filled up. Rest you can just fill in. Country India. Fine, I think I'm done. You can leave a description like welcome learners or anything you want to add. It's your choice. Please keep scrolling down. Now create user. Please click on create user. See, after I've created the user, it's displayed in the preview. See, Kalpana Kelkar as my student has been added. So this is the process with the help of which you can add one student at a time. Again, if you want to add another user, then you can always click on add a new user. Now I'll show you how to create bulk users, how to add bulk number of users. For that, you can create an Excel file. I have already created a demo file for you. Please notice, you have to make 6 columns in your Excel file. The first name, last name, email, username, password and cohort 1. Please write it in the same way as it is written here. No space, no capital letter. In the first name, you will add the first name of your student, last name of your student, a valid email address, a username which you can create by the email address itself, a password which you can create, and cohort. Cohort means courses, like category, I mean like the class you want to enroll your student in, like MBA first sem. This is just an empty file. I already have my file saved with the number of students. You can add n number of students here, like if you're teaching a particular class like MBA first sem and you teach in a class of 60 students, you can add the name of 60 students. You can add the last name, the email address, username, password and MBA first sem as cohort 1. But remember, please write in the same way as it is written here. Now while saving it, please go to save as and then save it in the form of .csv file. .csv comma separated values or .csv comma delimited. Please save it. After you have saved it, you can actually import the file. I already have my file saved, as I told you. and I'm going to import the file and show you how you have to import your file. Click on Site Administration for that. Once you've clicked on Site Administration, please scroll down, go to Users, click on Users, scroll down please. Then you have to go all the way to Upload Users. Please click on Upload Users. Once you click on Upload Users, you'll get the option to choose a file. Please click on Choose a File, or you can drag your file as well. I had saved my file previously in the name of Bulk Student Users. You can save your file here and upload this file. See, this file is saved here. Now you can click on Upload. Upload Users. See, the names of my students are in the preview here. Their last name, their email details, their username. Keep scrolling down. I don't think you have to change anything here. Just keep scrolling down. Remember, these are the basics. Again, you have to upload users. After clicking on Upload Users, this is the preview of your users. You're done. Please click on Continue. Now remember that your students have been added to your site. But what about adding them or enrolling them to a course? So that has not been done yet. For that, you have to go to Site Home. Site Home is on the left hand upper corner and it comes after Dashboard. Please click on Site Home. After you click on Site Home, keep scrolling down. And there you'll get available courses. I had 2 courses. I want to add these students to a course of research methodology. Please click on the course. I clicked on my course and now I will have to go to the settings. Settings is on the right hand side. See, on the upper right hand corner. Please click on Settings. Now remember, I'll take you through the rundown. First, go to Site Home. Then go to your courses. Whichever course you want to enroll your students in, just click on that. And then you'll be directed to this page. And then you can click on Settings and right away go to the option of More. Last option. Please click on More. Once you click on More, please click on Users. Remember, this course administration will be the new page opened. And users will be an option where you have to. After clicking on users, this is what is opened. Now please go to enrollment methods. Click on enrollment methods because remember, you want to enroll your users to this particular course. Keep scrolling down and in manual enrollments option, you would see an option of edit. Please click on this particular option where there is a plus sign. You'll be open to this particular page of manual enrollments of your students. Now see, all the names of my students are listed here and they have not been enrolled in a course. See, not enrolled users. So what if I want to enroll them and I want these names to be showing up in this particular box of enrolled users? You just have to click on the name of the student and then click on Add. See, there's an Add option here. Once you click on Add, you would see the name shifting from this particular box to this box of enrolled users. See, I have successfully added one of my students. And this is the way you can add other students also. Click on the name and keep adding. Done. That's it. You can add all of them. You can assign their role as students. In case if you want to remove one of the students, just click on the name and press remove. See, the student will get removed from enrolled users box to a non-enrolled users box. That's it. I think you're done here. At the end, I would also like to show you how you can customize your front page. For that, we can go to site administration again. Please go to site administration. I just right now clicked on my profile to go to site administration. Click on site administration. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Yes. Now you'll reach up to the second last option of front page, and you see here a subtopic, front page settings. Please click on it. And you can make whatever changes you want to your front page. Like I want to add my full name. I want to add this, learn and act. I have already added a summary for my front page. Welcome learners. Always remember that knowledge gives power, but humility enlightens. So stay humble and embrace knowledge. Happy learning. You can add anything as a summary of your front page. Rest is fine. Again, remember these are the basics. You don't need to change anything. And now you can directly save your changes. Yeah, great. I think it's done. Did you see? The changes which I made, learn and act, my name, these have all been changed. Finally, let's see from the student's point of view. Let's see when the student will log into your site, how will that look? Right now, I'll log out from my site. Yes. So, I have logged out of this site. Again, I'll click on login. And now I will log in as one of my students. So now logging in with my student's username and password. Kalpana Kelkar. Let's log in. This is how the site looks like when a student wants to log in. See, there are only 4 options here. There's no site administration. Dashboard, site home, calendar, private files. So this is where I would like to end this presentation. Thank you so much for your time. Thanks for watching. Happy learning, everybody. Bye-bye.